today on this fine Wednesday. What's new with everyone? Everyone having a fun time? Everyone doing anything fun? What the heck is going on with our GSX? And as you can see, it's thunderstorming in our location today. So there you go. This is not a good start already. But this is very bizarre because GSX is not. Well, we're gonna have to just have the yeah. There you go. And it's still not in operation. That's so weird. Did our Altex move on me? It's the same gate, so I mean, not by far, it's okay. So today, ladies and gentlemen, dealing with a technical issue going on with GSX. Not a technical issue, but scenery's not right. So we're gonna have to do a couple of things via the aircraft. So this is not a good save current position. That'd be great. Oh, goodness. GSX is getting much better, by the way, but with this scenery, let's restart the hotel script again, see if that does. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are doing a flight from Okinawa to I can't even think, Osaka. There you go. In Japan Airlines A350 today, IniBuilds style. We're gonna be using Beyond ATC for this part of the flight because there's no VATSIM on in Japan as we currently speak, and goodness gracious. Are you all seeing this? This is already not a good start, but wow, those are some close strikes. Yeah, we're not getting any jetways, so we're gonna have to control this all manually. So I will try and use the 350 to optimize this, but that's already not a good start to this scenery. So yeah, I'm really excited to fly today, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the aircraft started. So is anyone doing anything fun today? Let's read chat after I turn on all the aircraft functions. Turn on our batteries. This is so weird. How, what's it called? Is not behaving properly. Let me check chat. Hey, Pilot Pete. Ohio Gaza must, which means good morning, maybe good afternoon in Japanese. I don't know what the time is right now. Hang on. What time is it in Okinawa, Japan? 7:39 a.m. So it's 13 hours ahead. Cool. All right. Go ahead and get everything on. I'm gonna try and operate everything manually from the aircraft and no GSX. So that's disappointing. So we'll get our sim brief info ready to go. I did want to use VATSIM today, but it sounds like VATSIM's there's no VATSIM on and it's kind of boring without it. So we're not gonna rely on that. So let's take a look at our jetways. Is our jetway fantastic? Let's see if catering can come by. Okay, don't crash into my engines either. That's the funny thing. We had a good start, and then all of a sudden it's just, oh jeez, look at that. I mean, it might work. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. It will work. Sweet. Look at that. It is stormy today in Okinawa. Go ahead and grab our fuel if we can. We don't have our fuel. Oh jeez. Wow. Go to our load sheet today. Set our ZFW, set our fuel, realistic refuel. Unfortunately, with GSX, ladies and gentlemen, it's not going to help out today at all. So we're gonna have to be doing this all manually. Ground today. Okay, load sheet, all of that's good. Ground is good. FlyOps menu. Terminal chart. Okay. We're gonna be doing something interesting today. I put 18 left as our departure, but it sounds like now they're departing. No, sorry, 18 right. I put in for sim brief, but then now they're doing 18 right. No, 18 left. So, we will be doing 18 left today instead of right. I put in my flight plan. All right. Insert our flight plan. ROAH to ROAH, RJOO. All right, send it. Let's go ahead and insert that. Okay. Well, so far that's all the info, but we will be updating that once it gets closer. Let's go to our wins today. Or actually, it will be in our init page. Grab our win request and insert that into our flight info. Let's go to our flight plan. Today we're going to be departing runway 18 left. 18 Lima. Today, Sid. Let's take a look at sim brief. Sim brief. Let's take a look. Always want to utilize sim brief in our flight plans. Okay, so without further ado, let's take a look. Grab it from Chrome. Hang on, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just get it up for you. Okay, that should be good. All right. So SimBrief says ESCOB 3. Oh, wait. 18 left it put. So ESCOB 3. ESCO Bravo 3, I should say. Do we have any transitions today? ESCOB. I don't have any direct transitions, but what we could do is look at our plan mode and see if it has anything in mind. So we can zoom out to 40. Okay, so possibly that one. Amami could work. Cherry could possibly work. Yanba. Amami could possibly work. I'm just trying to see what happens as a result. Okay, yeah, that could possibly work. That is a very popular transition out of Okinawa from what I am seeing. So we will use that coming out of Okinawa today. And our arrival into Osaka. I think today they are landing, according to my data I have in live radar in real life. Let me look at it closely. It seems like they are. Hang on a moment. Are they landing? Yeah, I think they're going to be landing runway 32 left today. So I'm going to suggest that we put 32 left at our arrival today. Runway 32 left. 32 Lima. ILS 32 left. Absolutely, we want that. All right, the star today. Havoc is the star. I guess that is that's a star? I'm kind of surprised about that. No VIA today. No transition today. Wow, okay. There's no VIA today. VIA none, I guess. Havoc, we said. No VIA. That is very strange, but okay. Okay, so let's take a look at our plan mode so that we can scroll through, verify the flight plan, make sure that everything looks good to me. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely a misunderstanding in this plan. Okay. Tamak we can delete. That's a flight plan waypoint we don't need. Delete that discontinuity as well. Let's see. Not doing anything? It sounds like not, so let's go ahead and Nice, and actually does a really good job. I like this flight plan that we have. It's really very direct into the airport. I like this a ton. All right, but we will probably take it direct out of Okinawa and make the flight a bit shorter and easier. Make it reduce a few minutes. So we will do that. We're gonna go ahead and get our catering if it's not here already. What is going? Ladies and gentlemen, are you seeing this? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? What's going on with the scenery? Okay, this is getting more bizarre. I mean, I don't know. What's our fuel percentage for today? 11%. That should be good, considering that. Yeah, that should be good considering that we. Are we all boarded already? Wow. It's just because there's no GSX on. I don't know what to say. Let me select from the map. I'm gonna. This is not good. I don't know what to say. Select from map. I mean, this so far is not convincing me to fly here again. Japan Airlines. Accept route. Okay. I don't want a marshaller. We're gonna have to push back manually, ladies and gentlemen. This ain't good at all. Okay. Okay. Let me see what else we have to do. It sounds like our packs are boarded already. This is so weird. I mean, we have not even done much yet. So, a couple things. Constraints must be turned on. Our VORs, our terrain. All right, nice. Grab our altitude for today. Altitude says flight level 410. All right. Nice. Okay. And then let's go to windy.com. This is just so strange, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I'm doing what I'm supposed to, and it's just scenery's ruining it for me. So, today QNH is 1012. I mean, really close too, so that's great. 1012. Awesome. Comms today. Let's go to our serve page. Let's go ahead and turn on our weather power system, our modes onto TA only. One other thing that we do want to do is start getting beyond ready to go so that we can get our radio communication with the tower and stuff. So we will get our tower on, no, our clearance or delivery. And let me get my Google Keep note-taking stuff out. Ready to fly? I have a samurai movie I want to see. I hope they're playing it on the plane today. I don't know if they are. Oh, speaking of audio, I do want to turn the cabin announcements on, the PA announcements. I really want you all to hear. Getting our comms ready to go. Okay. QNH 1012 according to the clearance. Okay, let me go ahead and get our ATC notes going on. Japan 2084 Heavy, good morning. Requesting IFR clearance from Okinawa to Osaka.
Japan Air 2084 Heavy, Naha delivery, expect runway 18 left, escort 3 departure, with the escort transition, initial climb to 6,000 feet. Squawk 0163.
ESCOP 3 departure with the ESCOP transition.
Oh.
Squawk 0163. Japan Air
Thanks for doing it for me.
2084 Heavy.
Japan Air 2084
Find a flight level 60 today for our
コンタ
start.
クトグラウンド121で閉まる8フェンレディー4プッシュ OR スタート。
Contact 121.81 ready for push or start. Japan 2084 heavy. Yeah, the weather is pretty bad today in Okinawa. So I'm really eager about this, ladies and gentlemen. I hope this doesn't get impacted. Okay, so we got our squawk today, 0163. Go ahead and put our squawk in. Yeah. 0163. Awesome. Identify. Transmitting identity. Identification. Give it a moment. Okay. Identify. Sweet. Okay. Are our packs all boarded? This is kind of why I think payware sceneries are better at times. It's just sometimes they're more optimized, unless if there's a GSX profile for this that I missed. It is just, oh goodness. It's the GSX integration, not good. Not good. All right, now let me also get our sim reef and stuff off. Don't need that. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to our... Are you sure? Yeah, 218 packs are boarded. That's interesting. How much fuel? 11%. Yeah, we're gonna be fine. Because the A350 can fly for a long time. Like 19 hours. It's okay. Not worried. Takeoff perf today. Let's sync the sim brief weather info. And sync the conditions. Yeah, let's see. Okay, in HG, HPA, yes. Compute. And send to FMS.
G-Ocean 2040 那覇グラウンドプッシュバック&エンジンスタートアプロバト
Perf.
フェースノーゼイ
Firm takeoff speeds. Yay! Got those in. Go to the fuel load. Make sure that everything's in. Well, this is going to be a very quick flight, ladies and gentlemen. I was not expecting this all to unfold. Usually GSX does a great job, and then this airport in particular is not behaving with me.
皆様、本日の便をご搭乗いただき誠にありがとうございます。当機出発に際しまして、皆様のお手荷物が安全に収納されているかどうか確認させていただきます。皆様のお手荷物は上の棚などしっかりと固定される場所にお入れください。ご用がありましたら遠慮なく客室乗務員にお知らせください。また、皆様が着席されていることを確認して出発いたします。座席にお座りになり、シートベルトをお締めください。皆様のご協力をお願いいたします。
And there's your fabulous cabin announcement. It's very well optimized with Japan Airlines. It is really well done. I'm going to try and transfer over to another gate, ladies and gentlemen. See if that does anything. And if it doesn't, I will just go from there. So, hang on a moment. See if it does anything. Yeah, let's put ourselves at this gate. Select. And just wrap me there. That'd be awesome. Let's see if that does anything. Oh my god, it still doesn't. There you go. Oh, well. That's a shame. I don't know what to say, ladies and gentlemen, but that does put us closer to the runway, even better. Yay! This is Okinawa, ladies and gentlemen. I love the scenery, and I think it's really nice. It's just the GSX configuration is terrible. Yeah. I don't know what to say. So we've got the fuel ready to go. Got our takeoff speeds. Hang on. Takeoff, takeoff, takeoff. Awesome. Climb today is going to be climb and not. No, it will be auto derate at all times. Auto derate at all times. All right, awesome. So we'll go ahead and grab our wind. Copy the wind request. Insert that. We're going to be in Osaka not long from now, so this is great. Insert the info. Insert. Nice. Okay. So I think all of our info is ready to go. So we can go ahead and begin turning on our APUs. Awesome. Beacons as well. I legitimately don't know what to say, ladies and gentlemen, about that. All right, chat, what's up? Chat, chat, chat. You know, okay. You know, I don't think you've ever flown into or out of Sri Lanka. Maybe you can fly from Sri Lanka to Yvette, Madagascar. Are you on Beyond, ATC, or VATSIM? Beyond right now, as we speak. I have not flown out of Sri Lanka. It's a destination I've never considered. I've heard of it. I think it's in the Pacific somewhere. I don't know off the top of my head, but I've never considered that. That's a good idea. One of these days I'll look into it. Armor emergency lights, fantastic. I mean, when our APUs are armed like that, fantastic. Ignition can go in start mode. I think we're ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just go ahead and request pushback. Japan 2084 Heavy, requesting pushback and engine start. See if GSX applies to me.
Japan Air 2084 Heavy 那覇グラウンドプッシュバックアクロバトフェースノースウエスト
Pushback approved, face northwest, Japan 2084 Heavy. Great. Let's see. Are they actually getting my pushback tug ready to go? Do I see movement from ground crew? The answer is no, I don't. So we're going to be doing this ourselves. Take the GPU and the chocks off. Those are important. Awesome. All right. So without further ado, let's release our parking brake. And let's begin moving. This is so weird doing this with the A350, ladies and gentlemen. Engine 1.
皆様、これより機内の安全についてお知らせします。A350にご搭乗いただき、誠にありがとうございます。離陸、着陸の際には座席とテーブルを元の位置にお戻しください。ベルト着用サイン点灯中並びにお座りの間は常にシートベルトをお締めください。なお、飛行中の突然の気流の変化に備えまして、お座席にお着きの際には常にシートベルトをお締めください。シートベルトを外す場合は金具の片方を持ち上げてください。
Okay. There's your announcement from the captain. So there you go. I'm glad. I love that announcement. Okay, we can begin making our turn. All right, engine 2, starting ready. can go ahead and stop. Parking brakes on. Conditions are not great today in Okinawa, ladies and gentlemen. No VATSIM on. Yeah, I've never considered Sri Lanka before. It'd be interesting. I wonder where Sri Lanka is. I know it's, I think, in the Pacific. Sri Lanka. No, I'm not finding. I'll look at it in the air when I'm more concentrated on that. All right. Ignition. Normal mode. Fantastic. Auto brake on. Speed brakes armed. Flaps extended. Taxi lights on. APUs off. All right. Takeoff config. Fantastic. Flight control. What is it called? Trim should be automatic. Yes, I trust it. So, all right. Flight control. Takeoff config. Test. Normal. Fantastic. Cabin. Ready. Ground spoilers. Armed. Flaps. TO. Auto brake. RTO. Fantastic. Signs on. Park brake on. ADS. Traffic on. Fantastic. Weather. PWS on. Fantastic. Alright. Company message on. Awesome. Okay. Japan Airlines 2084 requesting taxi. Runway 18 left.
Japan Air 2084 Heavy, Taxi to Holding Point Echo 1, Runway 18 left, via Charlie 1, Alpha 2, Echo 1.
Taxi holding point Echo 1, runway 18 left via Charlie 1, Alpha 2, Echo 1, Japan 2084 Heavy. Please parking brake.
Air Peach 923, at gate 43, request pushback and engine start. Air Peach 923, Naha ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face south. Pushback approved, face south, Air Peach 923. G Ocean 5 Romeo Charlie, ramp 105, request pushback. Japan Air 2084 Heavy, コンタクトが旗は118デシマル1。
118.1, Japan Air 2084 Heavy. I gotta wait a second because I want to do something for a quick moment. I want to get our story mode on. It's gonna be a stormy takeoff, ladies and gentlemen. Holy crap. It's not pouring, but it's just the rain is not good either. Alright, awesome. Let's go ahead and put our parking brakes on. Alright, first things first, I want to get our LTEX mode off so we can do our shorts recording. Fantastic. And one more thing. Fantastic. So a couple logistical things. Landing lights on. Strobes on. Takeoff lights on. Packs off. Fantastic. Speed brakes armed. Awesome. Brakes on. TA/RA mode. So go to our serve page. Let's do that now. TARA. Awesome. Japan Airlines 2084 Heavy requesting takeoff clearance runway 18 left.
Japan Air 2084 Heavy, Naha Tower, wind 210 degrees, 15 knots, runway 18 left, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 18 left, Japan Airlines 2084 Heavy. All right, let's do this. Parking, whoops. Wipers. Weather mode, live. All right, record.
Air Beach 923, holding short,
What's
runway
on?
18 left.
Air Beach
Neutralized.
923, hold short of runway 18 left.
Hold short of runway 18 left. Air Beach 923.
V1.
Rotate.
Air Beach 923, runway 18 left, line up and wait.
Clouds rate climb, gears coming up.
Live and wait. Air Beach 923.
G Ocean 5 Romeo Charlie, ready for departure, runway 18 left. Air Beach 923, Naha Tower, wind 210 degrees, 15 knots, runway 18 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 18 left, cleared for takeoff. Air Beach 923.
J Ocean 5 Romeo Charlie, hold short of runway 18 left, departing
Taxi
traffic.
lights.
Hold short of runway 18 left, J Ocean 5 Romeo Charlie. J Ocean 5 Romeo Charlie, runway 18 left, line up and wait.
Okay, flaps.
Line up and wait, runway 18 left, J
Go ahead and take it
Ocean 5
direct.
Romeo Charlie.
Let me make this a lot
Japan Air
simpler.
2084 Heavy, contact Naha
East
departure 119.1.
Direct. Autopilot.
Japan Air 2084 Heavy, contact Naha departure 119.1.
419.1, Japan Air 2084.
Negative, Naha departure on 119.1.
119.1, Japan Air 2084. Japan Air 2084, good afternoon, or good morning at flight level 53, ascending to flight level 60.
Japan Air 2084 Heavy, Naha departure, identified, climb
Why
to
are
flight
we-
level 190.
I'm flight level, what? Kind of flight level 190, Japan Air 2084. Okay, why are we going off course here? This is pretty weird. ESCOP.
Departure, Air
Correct.
Beach 923, 3600
So weird.
feet.
ARP1923 Naha departure identified climb to flight level 160
Climb to flight level 160 ARP1923
Alright, flight level 19 Alright, we're in the air, ladies and gentlemen, so that was a rainy takeoff, for sure. Colombo is the capital of Sri Lanka. SRI. What was it? Colombo. Colombo, let's see. I don't know which airport it is. Hold on, let me see where it is. Oh, it's below India. Well, that's really cool. I like this so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares. Okay. Got a good sized runway. Pretty medium size. That's good. All right. All right, we're coming up to the clouds, ladies and gentlemen. I'm seeing them. Wow, how high are these clouds anyway? I don't know. Alright, flight level 100. This means we can turn our landing lights off. Our speed brakes can be disarmed. Awesome. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. This is very scenic. This is awesome. Bye-bye, Okinawa. Good to see ya. So it sounds like there is an airport in VCBI. Let me look at this on the web. Any good scenery? Oh, maybe. Okay, yeah, he's got some alright scenery. Do it one of these days. This looks nice. Do people report that it works in 2024? Alright, flight level 120. Huh. So there is a scenery, so that's be nice to give it a try. Sri Lanka, what flights do they do? Okay, I meant to do VCBI. And they do Delhi. I've not done India in a little while, so we're on India. Fantastic. Look how high these clouds are, ladies and gentlemen. This is insane. Oh, we're going 390 knots.
ARP1923 contact CO bay control 119 decimal 3
Contact CO bay control 119 decimal 3 ARP1923
Okay.
Good day.
QNH can be turned off. Or engage.
Ocean 5 Romeo Charlie contact CO bay control 119 decimal 3 Contact CO bay
Oh, they do
control
Dubai?
119 decimal 3
They do a Doha 777. Huh. Look at that. Abu Dhabi, Air Arabia. Did they contact me? Hold on. Nope, they didn't. They do Dubai in an A350. Emirates, I wouldn't mind doing Dubai. How long is it from here to Dubai? This probably looks like a 3-hour flight, ladies and gentlemen. This would be a nice flight to do. I'm wondering. Dubai does a 777 as well, so into Colombo. I'm looking at some of these flights. Probably not too far from Bangalore, India to Colombo, Sri Lanka. Yeah.
Japan Air 2084 Heavy コンタクト CO ベイコントロール119デシマル3グッドデー
119.3 Japan Air 2084 Heavy. Japan Air 2084 Heavy, Cobb control at flight level 167 at climbing to flight level 190.
Japan Air 2084 Heavy CO ベイコントロールレーダーコンタクトクライム2フライトレベル410
I'm gonna take it direct to Mani. Make it simple. Kinds of flight level 410, Japan 2084 Heavy.
Japan Air 2084 Heavy コンタクト CO ベイコントロール132デシマル3
Cobb control 132.3, Japan Air 2084 Heavy. Japan Air 2084 Heavy, Cobb control at flight level 185, ascending to flight level 410. Oh my. Right now, I'm liking Dubai A350 900. Possibly the 777 as well. They do Zurich, though I think it would be a bit far, however, so I just realized, sorry. Singapore they do, A350 900. Oh my. Ladies and gentlemen, we got some good options here into Colombo. But I just don't know where we should fly from into Colombo. It'd be interesting to see. So let me check some of our info. I'll also get our music on too, so it'd be nice. Make it a bit more engaging. All right, flight level 200. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Now you can unfasten your seatbelts. Yeah, the wind is pretty insane today. I don't know which one to do, ladies and gentlemen. Which one do you all think would be fun? We could do a couple of ideas. Let's do this as a next weekend flight. Flying into Colombo. Probably not too far from Bangalore, India to Colombo. Blind listener, do you want me to fly out of Bangalore to Colombo? Let me see how long it is too. Bangalore. I don't know. I guess. I don't know where Bangalore is in India. Hyderabad, Bengaluru. Yeah, VOBL it is. 1 Colombo. BCBI. Let's take a look. I think they definitely do Indigo. That's an interesting one. Yeah, they definitely do the 320. It's an hour and 3. It could be a Sunday flight that we do, or we've got another option or two on this list. You could see me do Dubai. We could do Doha. What? It's up to you. What do you want to do? Bangalore, India is in the southern part of the continent. Yes. It's about an hour flight. So if we wanted to do Bangalore, we could potentially do a what's it called? A layover. So what do you think about that? Would you like to do Bangalore? Let me also give some options that we have. Let me look at the radar info again. So we've got Dubai, probably 2 hours, if I had to guess. Hang on. OMDB. Let's get our music on.
Smart Cat 240 コンタクト福岡コントロール132デシマル6バイバイ
Contact Fukuoka Control 132.6. Smart Cat 240. Good day.
Alright, let me continue looking. So, we've got a few choices that we've got here. Colombo, let's take a look. So, Dubai to Colombo. Let's take a look at it on the map. So it takes about a little under 4 hours. We could do that in the 777 or in the 350. That's one option we have. Another option that we have is Doha. We could try doing that, or yes, let's take a look at what the 777 does. They do it in the 777, and it takes about 4 hours and 13 minutes. Those are some possible options we can look into. Just for interest's sake, look at Port Moresby in Papua New Guinea. Okay, Port Moresby. Port Moresby. Port Moresby, Jackson. Let me take a look on
Expect Punta Casido 1, runway 18 right, chase spin 451.
Port Moresby, AYPY. New Guinea. So near Australia. Huh, look at that. Definitely has a good size runway. That's pretty good. Okay, so they definitely have some flights. Let me... Guangzhou? No, I'm not doing the new Boeing Max for a while. Do they do Colombo? They do quite a few Australian flights. But they're not doing, Port Moresby to Colombo, unfortunately. I don't know, what do y'all think? Yeah, they mainly do Australian flights into Colombo. They're not Colombo, sorry, New Guinea. It's near Australia anyway, so interesting to know. Alright, we currently have an hour and 8 minutes until we arrive, and oh my goodness, the weather in Japan today is going to be intense getting in, so woo! I'm in for a ride today, ladies and gentlemen. I hope we don't firm this today. But I'm trying not to focus on FPM today. I'm focusing on where I land and if it's reasonable. So I'm not gonna focus highly on FPM. Okay. Let's keep looking. Port Moresby. I've heard of New Guinea, but I've not flown into the New Guinea area. Though, it would be interesting to see what Indonesia has as well. Indonesia. Gradia, Indonesia would be the main operation, or the main airline. They do have a 777. I've never done Gradia, Indonesia. What about Mumbai to Colombo? I think they do that flight. Let me check. Mumbai. Hold on. Let me find it. Mumbai, VABB. Colombo, they definitely. Yes, let's look. Okay, Air India, let's see. They do the A320neo. Let me check if they do the Phoenix in any aircraft. They do the 320 in Indigo. Yeah, that works. Wait a minute. They do it in the IAE engine as well. And how long is this? 2 hours and 13. That might be a nice Sunday flight. Let me look at Mumbai and scenery again. But Colombo doesn't look bad either. So I'll take a look at both options we have. VABB. Okay. Okay. They have an okay freeware. Oh, okay. Yeah, they have an okay one. We could probably do it. Let me check out the layout and stuff. Yeah, this is actually okay. I'm liking this Mumbai scenery that I'm finding. I think. Let me check. Oh, there's default. Oh, okay, here's the thing. It looks default, but the taxiways and runways are really laid out well. So, there isn't also another scenery. Yeah, that looks very default to me, but the taxiways are updated quite well, so that's good. All right, we're going crosswind territory. Look at, ladies and gentlemen, look at the clouds are. Look at how high the clouds are. That's incredible. And we are 1 hour away, so we.
Wilco, cleared direct Yakel. Resume own navigation. Japan Air 2084 Heavy.
Yeah, they have an okay Mumbai. Yeah, we'll do it. Alright, we'll definitely put that down on the list for a flight. And remind me, well, Mumbai to Colombo, I gotta...
Contact Naha approach 124.905, commuter 721.
I might put down a new list of flights that I need to do next. So, I might make a a list of flights to do. Let me look at my notes.
Ocean 51 descend to 10,000 feet.
Mumbai. What's that?
Descend to
Is it
10,000 feet.
BABB?
QNH1011. Ocean 51.
To Colombo, which would be. What was that ID again?
Contact Fukuoka Control
Colombo,
132
which
decimal
is
6. Skywalker 834. Good day.
BCBI. Okay. I can't wait to fly this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be doing a flight into Corfu, Greece on Sunday. This is a flight that has a very kind of hard approach that I'm going to have to do some practice on. Because they require an RNAV runway that's pretty complex, and it's really difficult. Maybe every night I'll get some practice in the Phoenix. So let me see. Yeah, I'm actually curious. That did give me a good thought. However, we could do Mumbai to Colombo, and let's put that on for Sunday, May 10th. Okay. I will also say, ladies and gentlemen, that not this Saturday, but the next Saturday, I'm not going to be available in the morning, but at nighttime I will do a live stream. I have yet to determine how far I'm going to fly, so I'm hoping a 3 to 4 hour flight might be feasible. So I will look into possibilities. I'd like to see what Indonesia has. I've never have considered Indonesia before. It'd be interesting to see where Indonesia is. All right, we've got New Guinea, Indonesia, got it. Let me see. Wonder where the main airport is in Indonesia. Is it? Oh, I don't know. Radia, Indonesia. I've never heard of that. Malay is in the Maldives, directly west of Sri Lanka. I wonder, have you ever flown into the Seychelles Islands? I've never before. Be interesting. Seychelles Islands. Let's look into where that is. Victoria Seychelles International. Let's look. Huh, look at that. Victoria Seychelles International Airport. Oh yeah, it definitely has some. Frazen Island. Mumbai, Air India. Abu Dhabi. Wait, Addis Ababa from. Wait. Dubai 777. Okay, hang on a second. Did I just say Addis Ababa? Yeah, it's only 10 feet, this airport, so be interesting to see. Yeah, Addis Ababa had an interesting scenery. So this is FSIA. Addis Ababa, FSIA. How long does this take? Do they do the 350? This is really interesting. 3 hours and 8? That'd be a great flight. But let me see if the scenery. Let me see. Scenery. FSIA. Let's see. Chat. I hope we get it. Wait. Okay, there's a 24 compatible one.
Callback control. Evo 110.
Okay. Taxi ribbons are well laid out. Okay. Is this thing a mainly parking airport? Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, we'll consider it. How long is it, did I say? 3 hours. Well, if it's gonna be nighttime where I'm at now, it should be close to daytime. So I will look into that maybe tonight. Where are we currently? We are currently 53 minutes away. We are heading into Japan, and my goodness, this is such a bad night for flying into Japan. It's going to be a direct approach into Osaka, from what I'm seeing. Those islands are pronounced Seychelles. Okay. Oh, I see. Seychelles. 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 I definitely do like the look of this, though. It somewhat looks default. However, there is a cool twist to it. It does look a bit more... yeah, a bit more detailed. It's not a very sophisticated airport anyway, so... it doesn't have to be. Taxiways look good. That's all I really need right now. So... taxiways look good. And there's the weather. Goodness.
Japan Air 2084 Heavy, you are assigned flight level 410. I show you at flight level 421.
Whoa!
Descend to flight level 410.
Wilco, descend to flight level 410. Japan Air 2084 Heavy.
We're going 5:30 today. Yeah, definitely a nice idea. What do you think about Seychelles? There was another island that one day I want to fly into. I forgot the name of it, but it's off the coast of Africa. Oh, I'd have to find it. It's not Mauritius. Golly, what's that airport called? Hang on. Famous island airports off Africa. Okay, let's see. Okay, Mauritius. King Shaka? No. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, where this thing is. I gotta find where this island is, because it's a very popular approach that I've found. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be right back, but let me continue thinking about this while I'm gone. I'll be right there. Give me like 5 minutes.
Ocean 2040, contact Fukuoka Control 132 decimal 6, bye bye.
Contact Fukuoka Control 132 decimal 6, G Ocean 2040.
Shuttle 625, contact COB Control 119 decimal 3. Contact Kobe Control 119 decimal 3, Hong Kong Shuttle 625. G spring for 51, descend to 5,000 feet.
Descend to 5,000 feet, J spring 451.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I think the airport is called Maldives. I think that's what it's called. I'll have to look at it a little bit further in a second. So, let me look.
G spring for 51, contact Naha approach 126.5.
Alright, we're at flight level 4.
Contact Naha approach
and
126.5, J spring 451.
Madagascar. I don't know if it's Madagascar though. Let me look at Maldives. Maldives. I think it Maldives. Is it Maldives? I don't remember the name of it though. I remember it being off the coast of India and Africa and stuff. Huh. I'll remember it though. Mail? Yes, I found it! Mail Volania Airport. Ah, VRMM. There it is. I mean, I've seen it, but I haven't. Alright. Alright, this is fantastic. Yes. I found a good scenery. And there's an interior, even better. Alright. This is fantastic. Alright, so, yeah, it's called Mail Volania. And, yeah, it looks really nice. The approach looks stunning. I will fly here one day. And it's at 6 feet, so it definitely, the elevation's definitely great. They do Singapore for the 350. Doha A350, okay. Moscow 777. Dubai 777. Singapore 350. It's not looking bad, ladies and gentlemen. They got some good choices. Definitely has some very good choices. I've never landed in mail before. It's gonna be interesting if we do it one time. Ladies and gentlemen, my game just froze. Sim? Flight simulator? Sim, can you respond to me? What's going on here? Uh-oh. I accidentally pressed the Kotal script. Hold on, let me do this something. Let me go ahead and disable it. Exit it. Kotal script? Oh shoot, ladies and gentlemen. What just happened? My game just froze. I'm not even moving. Look at this. VATSIM, respond to me, can you? Whoa, what just happened? Now we're moving. That's weird. So weird. Good thing I was patient. Everything's all good now. A bit of a tailwind. I wonder if there's any popular Madagascar. Ah, I want to fly in a mail one day. Or Mali.
Center on 132.6. Japan Air 2084 Heavy. Fukuoka Control, Japan Air 2084 Heavy. Flight level 410.
Yes, mail is what it's called. Okay. Where is Mario when you need him? Where's Mario when you need him? What do you mean? Mario.
Have a good morning.
I don't understand. Mario, I have my thoughts about that movie. At the same time, it's either driven me insane or I've had some fun with it. Though I will say, I am missing that JetBlue ops. So, I love the IAE engines with the Mario. Yeah, they are really good. Have any of you played Mario games? Because I have. I played Mario Kart, I played Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, Super Mario Brothers. Any other Mario games that I played? I saw my family play Super Mario, or Mario Super Slugger when I was a young kid. Maybe a demo of Mario Bowser's Inside Story? Maybe? I don't remember though. I mean, somewhat do. Besides that, that's all the Mario games I've played. What about you all? I played Super Smash Brothers, but that does not count. Because it's a general Nintendo game. A general Nintendo game. Alright, we're just waiting for our top of descent, which should be in the next little while. We've got a little bit of time, so your game froze and you need rescue by Mario. Oh, wait. I'm trying to think of the reference from Mario that would make sense. Rescue from Mario. Oh, because Princess Peach is stuck in a castle. Oh. I guess that makes sense. I thought my game was going to freeze for the rest of the flight. Though, I've got autosave, so that's a benefit of this aircraft. Yeah, it scared me. So, I'm glad we had I'm glad we could have potentially had autosave, and I'm glad that our game did not freeze for long. It's just a freeze. It's because I accidentally put the hotel script. Accident. Let me look at something in a moment.
Contact Fukuoka Control 126.1, Starwalker 834.
You know, I might even do some cargo flights one of these days too. I do want to. Alright, let me look for the airport elevation. I want to start looking at charts coming in. I'll verify that the approach looks good to me. Yeah, we're still landing runway 32 left, so that's good. That's the runway I practiced on yesterday. So, arrivals. Okay, so it's elevation 50 feet. Let me look at the approach information. Okay, let me keep looking. Okay, 3,500. Yeah, that looks about right. I'd say that's good. Maybe at the DOA, we want to be around 2,500, 2,000. That looks good. I think it's. I like that. It's not bad.
Contact Kobe Control 132.3, Ryman Lima 12.
3,500. That's good. Or flight level 35. That's good. All right. Felt great, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me. I would have rather flown into the main Osaka airport, which is Kansai International, but we're flying into Atami Airport instead, which it's still not a bad option. We probably want to taxi today when we get out of into Osaka. Probably taxi waypoint Whiskey 6 or Whiskey 8. We could do Whiskey 9 as well, but Whiskey 8, in my opinion, is preferable. I'm just really excited to fly into Osaka, ladies and gentlemen. The weather in Japan is bad right now. It's rain all over the southwest part of Japan. So we are really testing luck today. All right. Yeah, I can't wait to do Saturday this weekend. We're gonna be doing a flight from a South American ops. We're doing a layover. There's a place in South America called Kalama, I'll say. And we're doing a Phoenix A320 IAE engine from Kalama to Santiago. We're doing it in the A320 IAE engine. I will say, ladies and gentlemen, the IAE engine, so much better sounding than the CFM engine. I like them both, but the IAE engine, in my view, is better. Better sounds. I like the sound of it kind of coming in on final. It's really nice hearing it in real life. Sounds really cool.
Fukuoka Control, Market 210, flight level 350.
スマートキャット210福岡コントロールアイデンティファイド エアーピーチ23コンタクト CO ベイコントロール132デシマル3グッドデーコンタクト CO ベイコントロール132デシマル3エアーピーチ23バイバイ
Alright. Still have got a little bit of distance. Probably another 15 minutes until we get on our top of descent. Toot. So I want to head to Mail Airport one of these days, or Molly, I don't know how you say it. Alright. So, what is everyone doing tomorrow and Friday? What's everyone up to for their rest of their week? Everyone doing anything fun, fantastic? I wouldn't mind hearing. Please tell me. Just to let everyone, as everyone's commenting in chat, I do want to let everyone know. Next Saturday, like I said, I won't be available in the morning. In the afternoon, however, I will be available. next Wednesday, next week, I won't be available to stream. I've got a pretty busy week going on it for me, so I won't be able to stream on Wednesdays next week, just for next week. So I'm gonna be doing 2 flights next week, but then I think what I'll do is I will maybe the week after I'll do 4 flights, perhaps make it up for it. I've been thinking about this summer perhaps doing 4 flights a week for some weeks. Include a 4th one in. Some weeks I might do 3, some weeks I might do 4. I'm thinking about it. What that might mean is I'll still stream on Wednesday, or maybe stream on Tuesday, maybe stream on Thursday. So that might be something fun I'll do. So yeah, I'm really excited about the possibilities coming up. So I'm really ready and really excited. So yes, excited. I am. Yeah.
福岡コントロールエアーピーチ63グッドモーニングフライトレベル360エアーピーチ63福岡コントロールレーダーコンタクト Japan Airline 03 Heavy コンタクト CO ベイコントロール
Let me go ahead and begin checking our Q&H and stuff.
Center on 132.3 Japan Air 903 Heavy
Alright, Q&H is going to be 1019er today. Fantastic.
Commuter 741 クロス中種 at OR above 4,000 feet then descend to 3,000 feet
Fantastic.
cross Nakatane at or above 4,000 feet then descend to 3,000 feet commuter 741
Nice. 543 knots. I mean, the clouds are incredibly high today. I can't even see the ocean below me. It's cloudy the whole way. And we're 41 or flight level 410 or 41,000 feet in American terms. That's man. I was just thinking of places that you might have never tried, like Ayaka, Koriska to Rome. Ayaka, Koriska. I don't know where that is. Is it a country, Ayaka Koriska, or is it a city? I've never. I've not heard that destination. Not seeing any airports listed for it. I do one day, ladies and gentlemen, want to fly into Pittsburgh. The reason why I say Pittsburgh is because there is a cool airport for Pittsburgh that was released, which is really exciting. There's a freeware of Pittsburgh as well. It does have an wait, does it really have an interior? Have they updated this? Oh, goodness gracious. They have done an upgrade to Pittsburgh 2 years ago. I think, ladies and gentlemen, we should do some Pittsburgh ops one of these days. Yeah, maybe I'll do a US flight into Pittsburgh. I've not been in Pittsburgh, so let me see what flights they do that with airplanes I have. Alright, they do Heathrow. Should be a long haul. Going on the 787-8. Philadelphia A320, which unfortunately it's only 55 minutes. Atlanta, Atlanta could be a nice flight. I will also begin looking into some minimums for minimums into Osaka. If not, we're just gonna have to say 400 feet. Because we're about to begin our descent into Osaka. Let's go to our perf page. Okay. QNH.
ジャパンエア
019er.
208-4 ヘビーコンタクト福岡コントロール132で閉まる5
Okay. Our cell temp today is
Center on
going to be 13 degrees.
132.5. Japan Air 2084 Heavy. Have a good morning.
Our magnitude and wind
Fukuoka
is going
control,
to be
Japan Air 2084 Heavy.
wind variable
Flight
3
level
knots.
410.
Japan Air
Interesting.
2084 Heavy Fukuoka control radar contact
So this is going to be really interesting. But I'm going to figure out if they give a minimum coming in. I guess it's 281.
Alpha
All right.
791 contact
281,
Oita approach
according to the charts.
127.7 contact Oita approach 127.7 Alpha
Okay.
791
So that's our landing arrival information ready to go.
Japan Air 241 Fukuoka
We'll be
control
ready to go in the next
expect
few minutes to
Bravo,
descend.
runway 06 right.
Okay, yeah, I was talking about Pittsburgh, right? Yeah.
Expect
Pittsburgh to
Bravo,
Ottawa. Pittsburgh,
runway
really?
06
Pittsburgh to
right.
Ottawa.
Let
Let me see.
Japan
Okay, they
Air
do
2084
Seattle.
Heavy. Contact
They
Tokyo
do
Control
Fort Myers.
133.5.
It's just that Fort Myers is just awful in default.
Center on 133.5.
I
Japan
don't.
Air
I really
2084
really
Heavy.
want these in
Have a
freeware.
good morning.
Trust me, I get annoyed that they don't.
Tokyo
do
Control,
these.
Japan Air 2084 Heavy. Flight level 410.
Keep looking. LaGuardia, they do a
Japan
CRJ.
2084 Heavy, Tokyo Control, identified.
Charlotte A321. Nothing out of the ordinary I'm seeing. Destin Fort Walton. Huh, an hour and 45. I will say Destin Fort Walton has an okay freeware, and I will say, I don't know if I've flown out of Destin, or maybe I have on the YouTube channel, but Destin Fort Walton, definitely a nice airport. Definitely will consider that. I'm not going to consider the Max right now, the Boeing Max, until the updates. MCO, even though it's the Max, never mind. Chicago O'Hare possibility. 1 hour and 1 minute, we could do O'Hare to Pittsburgh.
Japan Air 2084 Heavy,
Definitely
Tokyo
like
Control,
Chicago.
expect
Let's see if
havoc.
Chicago. Let's see
Runway
if
32 left. Japan Air 2084 Heavy, Tokyo Control, expect havoc. Runway 32 left.
expect havoc. Runway 32 left. Japan Air 2084 Heavy. Fantastic. That is perfect. What I wanted.
Japan Air 643 Heavy, Ogojo, runway 16. Report ready for descent.
And there goes the weather.
大城ランウェイ16レディーフォーディセントジャパンエア643ヘビー
And I can see, even though the weather is
Japan Air
probably.
643 Heavy,
Wish that
descend
didn't
to
happen.
flight level
We're coming up to
180.
the coastline, Japan. We're coming up to 550 knots, ladies and gentlemen. This is awesome.
ジャパンエア643ヘビー
Japan Air 643 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 132.5.
Looks like the Japan frequency is getting busy.
センターオン
Is VATSIM on? I don't know if I'll do VATS. Well, let me see. Okay, it sounds like VATSIM is not on in Japan at this moment. So the answer will be no to
TWA
VATSIM today.
509, Tokyo Control, radar contact.
But we are going 554. That's insane for this flight. How much fuel do we have? 5%. We'll be fine. Alright, great. We're going to be descending here in a moment, ladies and gentlemen. So let's grab our perf page. We got all of our, we have all of our information.
Japan Air
Cruise
2084 Heavy,
18 nautical miles
runway
until top
32
descent.
left. Report ready for descent.
Give me a minute. I'm gonna wait a minute until we're ready. I've never done Ottawa before. Does Ottawa have a scenery?
Japan Air 2084 Heavy, Habit, runway 32 left. Report ready for descent.
Alright, fine. Port ready for descent. Japan Air 2084 Heavy. And actually...
Japan Air 2084 Heavy, descend to 3,500 feet, QNH 1019er.
Can you... Oh, okay. Perfect!
Descend to 3,500 feet. Japan Air
That is exactly what we
2084
wanted.
Heavy.
Jean Air 345, contact center approach 120.0.
Alright, 6 nautical miles until top of descent, ladies and gentlemen. 5. Fantastic. Yeah, Ottawa has a cool airport. It's not crazy good, but it's definitely better than default. I'll accept it. What flights do they do out of Ottawa? What flights? I've never done an Ottawa flight before. All I've done is Montreal, so Ottawa is the capital of Canada. 0 nautical miles, let's go. Alright, make our descent, ladies and gentlemen. Put landing rate monitor and G's on. And G's, don't be wrong today. I like you, G's, but G's, I like your software, but at the same time, you are way off at times. Okay, let's see.
Jeju Air 1351,
I know that
Tokyo Control, identified.
Ottawa does Dulles.
Japan Air 2084
Moncton.
Heavy, increase speed to 80 knots.
Increase speed 280
we're at
knots.
260 knots.
Japan
Sorry,
Air
Gary.
2084 Heavy.
They do Washington. They do Heathrow, which is 6 hours and 47 minutes. They do Orlando.
All Nippon 244 Heavy, Tokyo Control, radar contact.
I don't know. We're going 560. This is our record for today. Incredible.
Tokyo Control, China Eastern 576 Heavy.
Vancouver Max 8. Toronto A320. I just wish Toronto had a good freeware. It just makes me insane to hear that, or to see that Toronto doesn't have one.
Japan Air 373, contact Tokyo Control 124.905. Contact Tokyo Control 124.905. Japan Air 373.
Toronto is quite rainy as well, from what I hear. I really want to fly into Toronto. Yeah, I would have to do Pittsburgh to Ottawa as a fictional flight as well, so I'll have to look into it. They'd probably do that as an A320 flight. If not a MAX flight. Boeing MAX or A320.
Tokyo Control, Jineo 231, descending via Otmog Bravo, flight level 10A.
I mean, we are really coming into the clouds, ladies
Jin
and
Air
gentlemen.
231, Tokyo Control, identified. Hong Kong Shuttle 857, contact Fukuoka Control 132.5, have a good morning. Contact Fukuoka Control 132.5, Hong Kong Shuttle 857. Japan Air 2084 Heavy, resume normal speed.
Goodness, look at all these clouds.
Resume normal speed. Japan Air 2084 Heavy.
Tokyo Control, Skymark 004, Flight Level 390.
QA 509, cross Nalto at or above flight level 070, then descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1019er.
Alright.
크로스 놀토 at or above flight level 070, then descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1019er, TA509.
J Ocean 2040, contact center approach 120.0. Contact center approach 120.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go AFK one last time before our landing so I can be prepared. So I'll be back in a moment and then we'll be ready to touch the ground in a little bit.
컨택트 콘사이 어프로치 120, 데서멜 65, TA509.
Skymark 004, Tokyo Control, identified. Cafe 597 Heavy, contact Fukuoka Control 132.5, good day. Contact Fukuoka Control 132.5, Cafe 597 Heavy. Tokyo Control, J Ocean 1, flight level 340. J Ocean 1, Tokyo Control, radar contact.
Tokyo Control, Japan Air 642, Flight Level 390.
Japan Air 642, Tokyo Control, identified.
Tokyo Control, IGN 112 Heavy, descending via Otmog Bravo, flight level 10A.
Asiana 112 Heavy, Tokyo Control, radar contact. Tokyo Control, All Nippon 243 Heavy, flight level 397. All Nippon 243 Heavy, Tokyo Control, radar contact. Tokyo Control, Cathay 005 Heavy, flight level 408. Cathay 005 Heavy, Tokyo Control, identified. All Nippon 634, contact Tokyo Control 134.15, have a good morning.
センター134で閉まる15オール日本634
Jeju Air 1351, cross Noto at or above flight level 070, then descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1019er.
크로스 놀토의 5어 어버브 플라이 레벨 070
Still cloudy. Holy crap.
QNH1019
Where are we currently?
1351
Alright, we're coming over
Jeju Air 1351,
the Osaka Bay.
contact Kansai approach 120.65.
Wow. Unbelievable. Look at this.
컨택트 콘사이 어프로치 120 데서멜 65 저조 에어 1351
J Ocean 1, contact Fukuoka control 132.5. Center on 132.5, J Ocean 1.
토키오 컨트롤 IGN 45 헤비 디센딩 바이어 어트머그 브라보
Chat,
플라이
chat,
레벨
chat. What's up?
108
Nothing new. Okay.
ACN
Well,
1145.
I just hope
Tokyo
that happens.
control
I hope it goes
identified.
well.
Sky Mark 004, contact Tokyo control 134.15. Good day.
センターオン134で閉まる15スカイマーク004
I swear, the rain is not going to stop. This is coming into Osaka. This is going to be insane. We won't be able to see the ground for a little while, ladies and gentlemen. We're still flying through this.
Tokyo control Japan
check out
Air
the,
87 heavy flight level 395
Oh yeah, look at this. Woo! Look at that.
Japan Air 87 Heavy, Tokyo control identified. Continue climb to flight level 400.
Continue climb to flight level 400 Japan Air 87 heavy 토키오 컨트롤 에어 부산 투포어 디센딩 바이어 어트머그 브라보 플라이 레벨 110
I mean, look at this,
Team
ladies
Air
and gentlemen. It
231,
is.
cross Noto at or above flight level 070, then descend
Look
to
at that.
4,000 feet, QNH 1019er.
크로스 놀토의 도어 어버브 플라이트 레벨 070 then descend to 4,000 feet QNH 1019er 진에어 231
My flight level 155.
Jean Air 231, contact Kansai approach 120.65.
컨택트 콘사이 어프로치 120 데서멜 65 진에어 231
We are slowing down quite a bit right now, so this is good.
Airbus 124, Tokyo control, radar
Alright, we can
contact.
go ahead and turn off our music.
Good morning, Tokyo control, Eva 178 Heavy, descending via Candy Alpha, flight level 255.
Fantastic. Alright, we're moving
Eva
through some more
178
clouds.
Heavy, Tokyo control,
Just
radar
look at
contact.
how high these clouds are going. This is insane. We probably won't be able to see the ground until about 3,000 feet. Okay, there's our QNH, so we can drop that. Oh, wherever that is. Fantastic. Oh, golly. Now we're losing more altitude.
フライヤー76グッドモーニング
We'll go ahead and start putting our wipers on.
Star Flyer 76, Tokyo control, identified.
Alright, let's go ahead and zoom in more.
Tokyo control, Orange Liner 337, flight level 340. Orange Liner 337, Tokyo Control,
Okay.
radar contact.
Good thing we are slowing
China
it
Eastern
down.
576 Heavy.
Goodness, ladies
Contact
and
Tokyo
gentlemen, we are
Control
flying through intense
124.95.
clouds.
Good day.
This is really intense.
Center on 124.95.
Well, we're letting the autopilot
China
control the
Eastern
aircraft.
576 Heavy.
We're gonna let it control it. Alright, slowing down to 250 knots. Fantastic. That's great.
Tokyo Control, Japan Air 624, good morning, flight level 370.
Fantastic.
Asiana 112 Heavy, cross Noto at or above flight level 070, then descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1019.
That's what I have on my radar right now.
크로스 놀토의 OR 어버브 플라이 레벨
Ah,
070
goodness.
덴디센드 24 사우전드 피트 QNH1019 IG10112 헤비
Fantastic. We have reached the speed.
Asiana 112 Heavy, contact Kansai approach 120.65.
컨택트 콘사이 어프로치
Wow.
120 데서멜 65 IG10112 헤비
Are we all ready to land this aircraft?
Tokyo Control,
Let's do
identified.
this. Still no sight of ground.
All
Which
Nippon
is-
243 Heavy, contact Tokyo Control
my
124.95.
Alright, 10,300. Let's go ahead and begin getting our stuff on. Taxi lights, landing lights, seatbelt lights. Wing light because of the
Japan Air
intense
2084
rainstorms.
Heavy, contact Kansai approach 120.45.
Oh, traffic coming up ahead. Hold on.
Contact Kansai approach 120.45. Japan Air 2084 Heavy. Kansai approach, Japan Air 2084 Heavy. 9,700 feet, we have X-ray.
Japan Air 2084 ヘビー関西アプローチ。グッドモーニング。QNH1020 expect the ILS runway 32 left.
Okay.
QNH1020, expect the ILS runway 32 left. Japan Air 2084 Heavy.
That's the runway I want. All right, now I'm gonna do the speaking. I want auto radio to be on for me, or auto speaking. We'll be able to get down, but will we be able to see the runway is the question. I'm actually getting a little bit concerned, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get our glide slopes on. LS. Great. Still are heading through dense clouds. Oh, goodness. Wow. You were cutting in and out. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Hang on. It says we have excellent connection. I don't understand what's going on. Huh. Interesting. Thank you for letting me know, blind listener. I'll keep an eye out. Let me know if it keeps happening. Alright. Speed brakes. Engage. Auto brake. On. Fantastic. Wow, unbelievable. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. We are still moving through these clouds. I can't even see anything. I'm watching this very carefully. I'm watching my radar quite carefully. Let me look at Beyond's radar. Do we have anything in course for where I am right now? There's one heading into... Okay. So as we speak... I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. I don't know. I've got to begin concentrating, though. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn on the OBSBOT camera. 5,500 feet until landing. So fantastic. Alright, first flap.
10,500 feet we have X-ray. Japan Air 2084 Heavy, maintain 3,500 feet until established on the final
Approach
approach
mode.
course. Clear at ILS runway 32 left.
Maintain 3,500 until established on the final approach course. Cleared ILS 32 left. Japan Air 2084 Heavy. Wow. I mean, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This is insane. Alright, I'm starting to see ground. Let's go! Woohoo! Oh my goodness. What?
QNH 1020 expect the ILS runway 32 left. QNH 1020 expect the ILS runway 32 left. Alpha Wing 852.
Alright, coming in on final, ladies and gentlemen. Kensai approach. Fantastic. Let the approach do its thing. I'm gonna let the aircraft do its thing. Alright. There you go, now we're dropping a little bit more. Okay, drop down to speed 200. Alright, I'm seeing ground, ladies and gentlemen. This is awesome.
Japan Air 2084 Heavy, contact Osaka Tower 118.1.
118.1, Kensai approach, Japan Air 2084 Heavy. Osaka Tower, Japan Air 2084 Heavy on final for runway 32 left.
Japan Air 2084 Heavy.
Alright,
Osaka
flap
Tower,
2.
continue.
Whoops, I'm not. Come on, let's go. 180. I gotta be 200 knots. I don't know why I didn't slow the aircraft. Gear down.
Japan Air 2084 Heavy, Osaka Tower, continue.
I've gotta be inside with the runway, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be insane.
Japan Air 2084 Heavy.
Okay, manage
Osaka
speed.
Tower.
Holy crap. If I pull off a miracle with this, I'm gonna be insane. Like, I can't even see the runway yet. This is incredible.
Alpha Wind 503, Osaka Tower, wind 060 degrees, 5 knots, down to left.
Climb line. Oh
ジャパン
goodness.
エア2403ホールド諸島オブランウェイ32レフトアライビングトラフィック ホールディング
I can't
諸島オブラン
disconnect
ウェ
yet.
イ32レフトジャパンエア2403ジャパンエア2084ヘビーウィンド060ディグリース5ノッツランウェイ32レフトクリアラド2ランド
Clear land, runway 32 left. Japan Air 2084 heavy.
アルファウィング503コンタクト関西デパーチャー119デシマル5
Cannot.
タクト関西デパーチャー
Alright, I think I'm inside with the runway.
5アルファウィング503
Disconnect.
Above. 300. Minimum 200. $100. 90, 80, 60, 50, 40, 30. 20 retard 10 5
Ah!
ジャパンエア2403ランウェイ32レフトライウプ&ウェイト
Why firm? Why firm?
32レフトジャパンエア
Holy
2403
crap! Dude, what in the world just happened? Oh, goodness.
ジャパンエア2084ヘビーエクジット
Dude, the rain is so bad. Holy crap. Can't even see the runway because of it. And I even flared as well, so didn't do the greatest job of flaring. And plus, the poppy lights were so hard to see. Flaps, speed brakes. Holy crap, what a... Oops, nope. Strobes. Wait, actually. What in the world, man? If that was much easier, if those were much easier, and also, second thing. Holy crap, ladies and gentlemen. Did you all see that? I was doing so well with my replays yesterday. Holy crap. Contact ground 121.7, Japan Air 2084 heavy. Dude, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna say this, but my luck recently has been so bad. Like, I would have done fine in this airport, but it's just, the rain really messed me up. Holy crap.
皆様、ただいま目的地に着陸しました。安全のためベルト着用サインが消えるまでお座りのままお
Japan
待ちく
Air
ださい。
2084
上の
Heavy.
棚をお開けになる
Request
際
taxi to
は手荷
allocated
物が
gate.
滑り出る恐れがありますので十分お気をつけてください。
ジャパンエア
ただいまから全ての
2084ヘビー
I got a 295. That,
皆様、今日も A350 をご利用いただきましてありがとうございました。皆様の次のご搭乗をお待ちしております。
I don't understand how that happens. It's not that bad, it's just... I was really thrown off by the
Taxi via
rain.
Whiskey 6, holding short of runway 32 right. Japan
also,
Air
the position of my-
2084 Heavy.
I don't think I scooted the yoke back far enough either, so that's the other problem. I'm so good at the A350, and then all of a sudden tonight the rain really decided to just screw around with my flight, so... Dang. Stupid
Via
rain.
Whiskey 6 cross runway 32 right. Taxi to stand 15 via Whiskey 6. Charlie 2, Echo. Japan Air 2084 Heavy.
Like, I thought I even flared too. I came in so low because of the dang rain, and then me having to fix the course. Yeah, I think it's really the weather that really impacted it, man. It's normal. So, what a shame. It isn't my fault though. Holy crap.
タクシー2ホールディングポイントウィスキー1ランウェイ
not bad, the A350. It's also because I didn't scoot my yoke back a little bit well enough either, so that's the other problem. Kind of is on me, but at the same time, it's just the weather is so bad coming in here. The visibility is really bad.
Japan Air 2161 Osaka ground pushback and engine start approval face southwest.
Like, I even did replays last night. How could I get a 295? My luck has been terrible recently, ladies and gentlemen. Again, this is, oh gosh. It was so hard to even control the aircraft in the rain. Okay, here's our gate, the taxi lights, APUs. My luck has been so awful recently. Holy crap, ladies and gentlemen. Like, when can I have a flight that I actually have good luck in? It's oh, jeez. I don't know. I even try. It's just, wow. Unbelievable. I'm disappointed because last few flights I haven't been able to do great. It's just this flight. What in the world, man? I was coming in so low, and my vertical speed was so bad. And oh goodness.
Taxi to holding point whiskey 1 runway 32 left via Alpha Charlie 1 Bravo whiskey 1.
Not that the scenery is bad. It's just the weather was so bad coming in. All right, parking brakes, engines, seat belts. Oh, yay. Why is my luck so bad recently? Dude, I mean, I'm gonna say this, ladies and gentlemen, but, it's not that I've been doing bad at landing, it's just the conditions have been awful for me recently. I mean, I get tailwinds into, Kyoto. Number one. Number two, I'm coming in at... I don't even know. It was a good flight, but the weather got you. It happened. I know. Ah, goodness. Hey, I don't even know what to say, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just so upset about this. Well, well, it also, I don't know. Like, what even happened? I'm gonna watch it again. The weather was so bad coming in. Okay, Kyoto, 1. What was the other flight we did not long ago? Holy crap, though. I mean, I swear, I even flare, man. Not that I'm bad at this aircraft, it's just... the rain was so bad, and I couldn't even control it.
Japan Air 2203 contact Osaka Tower 118.1 bye bye.
You know, and I probably did an okay job singing this. Well, I probably shouldn't have either. I didn't want to be so aggressive with the aircraft. Golly, man. What a mess that was. The weather really screwed around my aircraft, ladies and gentlemen. It would have been so much easier. I honestly think that my yoke wasn't the greatest either, my position. And even GSXs. Wow, unbelievable. Wow. Dude, my luck has been so bad recently. It's insane. Oh, it looks like we won't be able to deboard passengers, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. And our game has froze again. Holy crap. This game... Today has been such bad luck. Bad luck after bad luck after bad luck. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. My game is froze, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's probably a good time to end the stream anyway. So thank you all for watching. What a stream that was. I mean... It's partially my fault, considering that I didn't flare it well enough, but it was mainly the weather that really impacted my ability to really comprehend it. And also, I will say that maybe I didn't have my yoke close enough to me. I should have paid more attention to that. That's a problem. But also, if we had better weather conditions, everything would have been much better, ladies and gentlemen. So I can't even move now. Look at this. Weather is just so bad. Cloudy. Wow, unbelievable. All right. Well, thank you all for watching. It's been a fun time flying today. Gee. Wow. Well, appreciate you all watching. Thank you for watching. And as always, I'll see you all in the next video. Hope you all have a great day.